all here, and once again, it is time for another episode of the Bible in an atheist point of view. I am reading from the Bible, cover to cover, one chapter at a time, one chapter per video, because I laugh my ass off every time I do. And today, I'm outside. It's kind of a field, more like a canal road. Anyway, let's start that bumper music. Okay, where I left off is Deuteronomy, Duty Trophy. Chapter 26. Verse 1. When you come into the land that the Lord your God is giving you for an inheritance, you have taken possession of it and live in it. What the fuck else you gonna do? Lease it out? Verse 2, you shall take some of the first of all your fruit of the ground, which you harvest from your land that the Lord your God is giving you. And you shall put it in a basket. Ham basket to hell. And you shall go to the place that the Lord your God will choose to make his name to dwell there. Verse 3, and you shall go to the priest who is in office at the time. Hey, they did have a mayor. And say to him, I declare today to the Lord your God that I have come into the land that the Lord swore, motherfucker, to our fathers to give us. Verse 4, then the priest shall take the basket to hell from your hand and set it down before the altar of the Lord your God, because God likes picking baskets. Fuck. Verse 5, and you shall make response before the Lord your God. A wandering Aramean was my father. Aramean? Was he mean? I bet he was mean. Aramean. And we went down into Egypt and sojourned there, few in number, and there he became a nation, great, mighty, and populous. Such a biblical vocabulary. Verse 6, and all the Egyptians treated us harshly and humiliated us and laid on us hard labor. They picked on us. They told us we'd get accessorized. Which is probably true. Verse 7, then we cried to the Lord, your God of our fathers, and the Lord heard our voice, saw our affliction, our turmoil, or our toil, and our oppression. Did he now admit worse? Or did he just kill you? Verse 8, and the Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, with great deeds of terror, with signs and wonders. Yeah, it's a wonder, all right. Verse 9, and he brought us into this place and gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Can we get some bacon with that? Verse 10, and behold, now I bring the first of the fruit of our ground, which you, O Lord, have given me. Oh, Lord. And you shall set it down before the Lord your God and worship before the Lord your God and the Lord your God. Verse 11, and you shall rejoice in all the good that the Lord your God has given you and to your house, and the Levite and the sojourner who is among you. Verse 12, when you have finished paying all the tithe of your produce in the third year, which is the year of tithing, giving it to Levite, the sojourner, the fatherless, and the widow, and the scarecrow, and Dorothy, too. So they may eat within your towns and be filled. You said filled. Verse 13, then you shall say before the Lord your God, I have removed the sacred portion out of my house, And moreover, I have given it to the Levite, the sojourner, the fatherless, and the widow, etc., 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 according to all that your commandment that you have commanded me. I have not transgressed any of your commandments, nor have I forgotten them. Of course, you got a nice big heavy tablet to remember. At least 10 of them. It's the only reason why the rest of them aren't on tablets. There's too many fucking tablets. Verse 14. I have not eaten of the tithe while I was mourning, or removed any of it while I was unclean. Well, that's good. It's a good thing you showered first, or offered any of it to the dead. It's a good thing you didn't offer it to the dead. They might take it, right? Thank you. I've not offered it to any flying spaghetti monsters either. I have obeyed the voice, the Lord my God. I have done according to all that you have commanded me. Verse 15. Look down from your holy habitation. Holy habitation. Holy habitation from heaven, and bless your people Israel and the ground that you have given us, as you swore up to our fathers, a land flowing with milk and honey without bacon. Verse 16. This day the Lord your God commanded you to do these statutes and rules. Statutes. You shall therefore be careful to do them with all of your heart and all of your soul. Careful to do them all. Be very careful though. You might forget. Verse 17. You have declared today that the Lord is your God, and that you will walk in his ways and keep his statutes and his commandments and his rules, and will obey his voice. Because they could hear him, right? Of course. He spoke so openly. He never made an appearance, but he spoke to them. Verse 18. And the Lord has declared today that you are a people for his treasure possession, and he has promised you, and that you are to keep all his commandments, and that he will set you in praise, and in fame, and in honor, high above all nations that he has made, and that you shall be a people holy to the Lord your God, as he has promised. That's probably a good thing there's no water in that canal. I'll be going to another Motel 6 to steal another. Well, kids, once again, this has been the Bible and an atheist point of view.